Hamilton Perkins, back again with another video. And today I'm talking about getting ready to go to San Francisco, but I also want to talk about the importance of networking. I think one underrated skill I've had in my career has been networking. When I was working at a bank, I was basically going and always trying to figure out like who did I know in say other departments. Like if I worked in commercial, I would go and talk to people that worked in treasury, or if I was working in treasury, I would go and try to figure out people that worked in research. If I was talking to people in research, I would go and see who do they know in M&A. I would just consistently network, and for me, that was the thing that really led to kind of a breakthrough in my career, which ended up being me getting an MBA at William and Mary. I was able to, you know, work with different departments, including my own department, and then eventually I was able to figure out how to get out of the office for a couple of weeks out of the month, and ultimately be able to travel the world, meet people from all over, from Spain to China to Greece, just incredible experience. And I think for this chapter, as I am building a company in the material science space, we are kind of back at it. This is all about networking, it's about meeting people, it's about having technology that can scale, it's about having customers. But all of these things are kind of linked by relationships and people. And so I know for one thing, next week I'm going to be in San Francisco, I'll be in San Jose, I'll be in the Bay Area, and I'm going to be around amazing founders, amazing investors. But I'm kind of shocked at right now just how many people that I know that are going to be there on either separate trips or going for the same trip. And so one thing that I've been able to do is kind of keep certain travel dates top of mind. So if I'm going to San Francisco or I'm going to the Bay Area, I like to drop that in my meeting. So if I'm having a meeting throughout the week, I'm meeting people throughout the week, I'm basically going to start talking about, where I'm going to be next. And I'm also asking people on the other end, where are they going to be next? Because if I can kind of pinpoint that, I might be able to get in person. So you might look at it like, well, what if you had, let's say, 10 people that you were keeping track of in a given city? You could, maybe reach out to 10 people going in. Everyone's not going to have time. They're going to be traveling. They're going to be too busy with work. But, all you need is one person, two people, even more. You'd probably be surprised. But you get people to show up to something that you're doing. You might be able to host a breakfast, or you might be able to host a dinner. I've done both. I've done breakfast meetups in the Bay Area. I haven't done dinner in the Bay Area yet. I've done those in other cities. But the point is, you can really, start small, one by one, or you can also go one to many. So think about if everyone's saying, hey, I want to be in this fly is really trying to be a part of the video. But if you have, a lot of people saying, hey, I want to be a part of your meetup, then, you just kind of have a central location and just tell people to come throughout a given time. And so I've seen this done pretty well, even if you can use a Luma page where, you put your name, you put in there kind of what your theme is, if it's for investors, if it's for founders, if it's for both, whatever. Just put it in the description, and everyone shows up, and you basically have small group of people that are all on the same page. So that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it in terms of how do we take advantage of the density of people that are all in the same place. Number two, I'm thinking about kind of how do you stay connected to people that you already know. And you can even do this, you can use LinkedIn, because LinkedIn's done the hard work. And just type in the geography of the city that you're going to, So if I know I'm going to San Francisco, I'm going to type in San Francisco on my LinkedIn, and I'm going to probably find, you know, right now I probably know at least it's either 500 minimum, but it's probably more like 1,000 people. I got to check it. Probably know 1,000 people in San Francisco. So I will then go, and it doesn't matter the number. I mean, it could be 1,000, it could be 10, but you go through that number, and you drop notes to people like, hey, I'm going to be there, these dates. Love to see you if you're around. If you're around for a chat, love to bring you a coffee. I can come by your office, whatever it is. But just that simple move on top of your whatever you're already going for. If you're going there for conferences, like myself, I'm going for conferences. I'm going to TechCrunch Disrupt. I'm going to Verge. Don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to SoCap, but I know it's a possibility. Those are the main things I'm going for. But while I'm there, I'll definitely be making my trip. I'll be making my rounds. So I love to chat about networking. I love connecting people in general. If you're interested in learning more about how to network, how to follow up, click a link in the description here. I'm definitely looking forward to chatting more about networking. I'm doing the Stan Challenge. Stan, Gary Vee. This is a great. I feel like the timing's right. The software is good. The kind of like the motivation's good. I've always had my one-on-one link and have sort of had to piece together different components, but this puts everything in one place, so it makes it really easy on my end. So I'd love it if you check us out, reach out, and I'll see you soon.